when I ain't had no money, I still had sauce. If you don't got no sauce, then you're lost. But you can also get lost in the sauce.
Yes, indeed, man. We back at it again, man. More sauce dripping. Your boy DJ Sturgis, of course. I said I had a special guest that was pulling up on me, man. And I always have individuals that have a lot of sauce that join me, of course. And this individual right here, this lovely young lady, has a new single. It's going crazy in the streets. Now, when I first heard the song, the first thing I noticed was the sample. And then I listened to all the lyrics, and she was talking that shit. For real, for real. And without further ado, I am being joined by Blake the Plug. How you doing, beautiful?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm all right. You up in here real sassy. You came up here with your diamonds showing.
I mean, I want some chill shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just vibing. Like, I'm chilling.
Okay, and you got that crystal around your neck, too.
Yeah. I'm protected.
Okay, empath?
I'm protected. Yeah.
Okay.
Something like that.
Okay.
Something like that. This is an angel aura course, though, so I'm real angelic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You ain't enjoyed with this single, though.
I mean,
Rich Hitta.
you know, something like that. A little bit.
Yeah.
It's a balance.
Yeah, but I want everybody to know about you, man. So let's start from the top, man. So you're from Louisiana.
I'm from Louisiana. I ain't from New Orleans, though. I'm from Lake Charles, Louisiana. That's like the bottom of the boot. The country, not the city.
Okay. So, like, y'all was, like, one of the first places to get hit when Katrina happened?
Actually, Katrina really didn't affect us.
Oh, okay.
About 2 weeks later, Hurricane Rita came and tore us up. Because a lot of people from New Orleans came to Lake Charles when that happened, thinking everything was cool. But then, like, Rita came and everybody had to evacuate. So, yeah, Katrina didn't really affect us too much.
Okay. So, how long you been in the A?
Made 6 years in August.
Okay. All right. So, you came to Atlanta. When did you start doing music?
I recorded my first single at 10. Like, at 10 years old, that's when I knew, like, this is what I'm going to do in my life. This is my career. Like, I recorded my first song. And it just went from there. But since that day, like, since I was 10, like, I just knew, like, this was in my destiny.
So what's some of your musical influences for you to be saying that at 10 years old, I'm going to be a rapper, and then you went in the booth and dropping the bars?
I'm super old. So, I'm well, not like literally, but in my mind, I'm like 45.
Okay.
So, I listen to a lot of old school music. I mean, like, honestly, one of my favorite artists is Rick James.
Okay. Nice.
That's one of my favorite artists. You know, I can remember being like 5, 6 years old watching Beyonce perform. I remember it was a BET Awards. She performed Deja Vu.
Yeah, I remember.
With Jay-Z. She had on that little bluish kind of two-piece.
Yeah.
I would always act out that performance, like, to the whole thing. Like, I just always love to entertain and just be in front of everybody. Be a star. I just always liked that.
So do you remember the bars from your first song?
Yes, I do.
Let me hear some of them. Yeah.
I step up in the mall and buy it all. Give me this, give me that. I need everything on the wall. If you know me, then you know. It costs to be the boss. From my head down to my toes, my jewels and my clothes. Somebody look at me and say, Blake, girl, you out of control. But I tell them, this how the story goes. That's it. It was in a higher pitched voice, though. I was 10. Like,
So you wrote that whole thing? You put the whole cadence together yourself?
Of course not.
Okay.
I didn't. I was 10. I didn't know. All I know is put me on a track.
Yeah.
Put me on a track. I need to hear my voice behind a beat. So my mama hit up. It was actually one of my brother ex-girlfriend's cousins.
Wow.
Yep.
That's deep.
Yep. Still a fan. Hit her up and was like, because we knew that she did music too. It was like, Blake wants to, do music, so let's just see what we could do. And I remember it was her, and she pulled up with a guy named Uncle Frank. Yeah. Uncle Frank had the studio equipment, the little computer and stuff. We had recorded it in my bathroom, upstairs in my game room at the time, and then it just went from there.
So you've been rapping since you was 10 years old.
10 years old.
When did you start taking it serious, though?
Oh, I've been taking it serious since I was 10. Like, I knew, like, this is my job. This is my career. I knew it was going to take a little time, but I've never looked at it as, like, a joke or, this is a hobby. Like, nah, this is serious. Actually, when I first started, it was supposed to be 3 of us in a group, because I used to love the OMG girls or whatever, so I thought we was going, But anyways, they weren't kind of as serious as I was about it, because I remember I asked them a question like, y'all, would y'all rather be rich and famous in LA and just, live there, or y'all just want to be like, live in Paris and just, be about fashion and stuff? Yeah. They said they wanted to move to Paris and not LA and be a star. So I'm like, oh yeah, no.
And speaking taking it serious, your song getting played right now. Now,
yeah,
still going crazy.
I clearly I don't BS. Clearly I don't BS.
Yeah, you didn't play no games, man. So you had to leave them behind because they wanted all the glitz and the glam. They didn't want to put that work in. They didn't want to make it happen.
They just didn't. Yeah, they didn't take it that serious. So it's like the song actually got it got 3 verses, and I did all 3.
Wow.
I just did all 3.
Nah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how you supposed to do it, man. So you took it serious at 10 years old, and you've been in Atlanta for 6 years.
Yeah.
Been straight grinding.
For sure. Like, that's the whole reason why we moved out here. It was just me and my mama. And her and my daddy had got a divorce around the same time, so it was perfect timing. Perfect for everything.
Yeah. All right, so you came down here and hit the ground running, but everybody feels like, if I can pop in Atlanta, I'll make it. And like we've had so many stars come out of here, what I'm saying, from T.I., Jeezy, Future, Thug, Gunna, the list goes on. So a lot of people feel like, well, I'm from Atlanta or I'm in Atlanta, I'm moving around, so my shit gonna pop off.
Right.
Did you ever feel like, this shit not gonna happen?
No, I always knew it was gonna happen. It's just about when it was gonna happen. I never doubted myself. I mean, of course, sometimes you get like, dang, like you feel kind of down or discouraged. But I'm like, I'm here for a reason. Like I feel like God placed me on this earth for this.
Wow.
Like I don't know where you are spiritually, but whenever I was 3 months old in church, we had a guest speaker. And he was walking around, and my daddy was security for the pastor or whatever. So we was in the front.
So the prophet walked up and said,
he walked up
she's
and was
special.
Yeah, like he carried me in front of everybody and was like, this child is gonna sing and dance in front of millions.
Wow.
At 3 months old.
Wow.
Then at 10 years old, I'm like, I wanna do music. So this ain't just happened for no reason. Like I'm here for this.
Absolutely. And you know what? It's good that you say that because I always tell people, like whenever I'm closing out my radio show, podcast, whatever, I always say keep God first and always let your sauce drip.
Yeah, for sure.
Because just like you saying that, I had a similar type of moment. I wasn't a young kid in church, you know what I'm saying? And my grandparents are pastors, so I was in church every Sunday. Yeah, but I do remember that night still vividly when God told me that I was gonna make it. You know what I'm saying?
That's hard.
I ain't have no connections, I ain't have no way in, none of that. I was still in college, at the time.
Yeah.
But that's when I knew I was gonna make it. And after that, I stopped stressing. I just said, you know what, I'm gonna just go ahead and let this happen.
Leave it in his hands.
Yeah, and now, you know what I'm saying, you started at 10 years old. I just hit 10 years in media, you know what I'm saying, in August.
Dang,
you know what I'm saying? And that's hard to do, but like just like you said, like you mentioned your faith, like your faith got you there.
I keep faith for sure.
Yeah. So what was the process? You know what I'm saying, for you? You know what I'm saying, really making your name in Atlanta.
Everything really happened organically. Like, I ran into, a few managers that made promises that they couldn't fulfill. But, I finally got the right team now that genuinely care about me.
Facts.
And it's pushing me, the proper way. I don't know, everything just happened organically. I just meet people, work with different people. Me going to school out here also did play a big part.
You went crazy on a reference track. So was there any, back and forth or any type of red tape you had to go through? Because, technically, it was another artist that may have been expecting.
Oh, not at all. It ain't nothing get sent off or nothing. When I said it was mine, it was mine.
Damn, there it is, though.
No going back and forth. That was my record.
Hey,
that's my record.
Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be.
I don't know if they was waiting. I hope they still ain't waiting, but.
I mean, if you waiting, you stuck now.
Yeah, it's mine.
Yeah, you done took off. Me being on the radio here in Atlanta and also being on the radio out in Milwaukee, when I first heard.
You from Milwaukee?
Nah, I ain't from Milwaukee. I'm just on the radio. I'm from Southside Atlanta.
I'm making sure.
Nah, but just being out there in Milwaukee, when I first started playing your record, it was an immediate response. And it's a lot of female artists that's out right now. I mean, y'all really controlling the rap game. Just to be honest about it. But as soon as I played the song, and I played it in a mix, I had people DMing me, had people calling up to the station all at one time. They was just like, yo, who is this? Who is this? And I'm just like, yo, man, hey, I just got her record. I literally just got your record that week.
Really?
Yeah, shout out to Bankhead. You know what I'm saying? Bankhead.
Shout out to Bankhead.
Yeah, Bankhead really made that happen. You know what I'm saying? He made sure I had the clean version, and boom, just went.
He does not play.
Yeah, and ever since then, everywhere we go, you know what I'm saying, we're hearing your song. I'm hearing it on TikTok.
Yeah,
you know,
sure.
people are using a reels on IG. You know what I'm saying? So like you've been receiving a lot of love. So did any of that come as a shock when it really started taking off?
It didn't really. Well, okay. I don't know. I wouldn't necessarily say a shock, cause it's like, okay, I know it's gonna happen, but still, I'll be like, people really like me.
Yeah.
I don't blame them.
Yeah.
But it's just like, y'all really like me. Okay. It just still be, like sometimes like, okay, wow.
Yeah, but you're really still at the beginning of you receiving all that love, though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't got to the point where you on stage and everybody start grabbing at you. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
doing the festivals and stuff.
Yeah. So when it gets to that though, hey, it's up.
Yeah, it's already up right now.
Right.
It's up right now. But your team, they told me. I was on the phone with Jersey and the rest of the squad, and they told me that you had a lot going on. So you have a project coming up soon, like an EP.
Yes, I do have a project coming up real soon. I'm super excited about it because I've been wanting to do a project like this for a long time. I don't even know if I should tell y'all.
Yes, you should.
I should tell y'all.
Yeah, you should.
Okay, it's gonna be basically an EP paying homage to where I'm from, straight Louisiana style, like real deal boot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got any? You got some bounce music on it? You got that Nola bounce on there yet?
I got a little bit of everything. I got a
Okay.
little bit of everything. Everybody really gonna mess with it for real. Like it's hard. I've been wanting to do something like this for years. I get to like do something to all my old favorite songs I grew up to. It's gonna be super live. Like I can't wait for everybody to hear. Putting on for my city for real.
Well, that's where it starts, man. Because like that's what really breathes life into you as far as your career goes. You know what I'm saying? But that's epic. That's what's up, man. So we doing any jacking for beats on this project? Because I mean you already did a remix.
Yeah, of course. It's gonna be flips. It's
Okay.
gonna be flips. It's different little flips.
That's the best part, though, man. Like I miss the days, especially like the mixtape days.
Yeah,
where, like when people would take the records that was already known, and then you put your sauce on it.
Yeah, like that's gonna definitely get them type vibes.
Yeah, and you got a lot of legends in the game that's been speaking highly of you. Mm-hmm. I happen to have a little relationship with Nelly through mutual friends. And he mentioned you. On the phone, you know what I'm saying?
Dang, not Nelly.
Yeah, like he mentioned you, and I was just like, you know what I'm saying? Because the thing is, I was here at work doing my show, and we all on FaceTime, me, the mutual friend, Nelly, and the song was playing. And he was like, yo, y'all playing that after I read it? I was like, yeah, we just started, you know? And he was like, yeah, man, I fuck with her, you know what I'm saying?
Tell Nelly, send that verse.
Hey, okay. Hey, Nelly Mo. Mo City. That's what's happening, man. But what's your goals for the future? I mean, we got the project coming out. Like, what's some other things that you were looking to do? Because, I mean, you said that you was going to be a rapper at 10 years old, so I'm pretty sure you already mapped some of this out.
Yeah, definitely. I just can't wait to grow into my career even more, where I'm winning awards, just more brand sponsorships, like just everything. I want to also get more into my acting bag, because I don't know if you know, but I act as well. Okay. I'm pretty good too.
Okay. Hey, you supposed to say that. You supposed to say that.
Yeah, I'm good. So I really want to get more into that. Audition for more movie roles and stuff, because like I really could do it all. Like I'm really a triple threat. Like I'm really her. I can really do it all. Okay. Well, I don't gotta just choose one. Like I'm gonna really get into the acting bag, like super heavy.
All right, well, hey, Tip, you just dropped In the Apartments. It just dropped today now. Hey, there we go. In the Apartments Part 2.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll at you, girl.
Yeah, I could see you in that, you know what I'm saying, playing, a nice, sweet hood role, you know what I'm saying? Like you open the door wearing, you know what I'm saying, like your cheerleader board shorts and a little bonnet.
Yeah,
maybe have a little kid over there, watching TV in the corner.
I dig.
That's what's up. But is there anything that you want to do that would be like a shocker to everybody, like something that's just totally left, but just something that you're just into, like creatively?
Yeah. Like something, it's actually 3 things. For sure, I'm going to go back to school. I'm going to go to college.
Education. HBCU, right? We're going to HBCU?
Yeah, of course.
Cool. Okay.
Come on now.
Gotta make sure.
I'm actually going to get my degree in dentistry. I'm super smart. I'm not even going to do nobody's teeth. I might do like my husband or my kids' teeth or something like that. But I'm gonna be a rock star, so I can't just be in everybody's mouth like that. But I just want that on my wall, like, yeah, I'm also a dentist too. Y'all didn't even know. And I don't care if I get there by the time I'm like 45 or 50. As long as I have it before I die, I am okay.
Okay.
I'm also gonna open up my own cheer gym because I used to be a competitive cheerleader. That's yep.
Shauna Marie.
I see you looking at Shauna. Yeah, no, we were just talking about that. I'm so deep in the cheer. Like, I love, like, oh my God, I'm going to open up my own gym, all-star gym, out here.
Okay.
And the last thing I want to do, I want to open up a facility, a psych ward facility. One that's not just like the regular ones, though, with like them hard beds and all that crap. No, I want to open up a real nice one that's actually care about their people and really help them out, like, something real cool, like not nothing that just feels like prison.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Dang, that's dope. So like, why would you like? What makes you want to get into the world of mental health?
Cause I've been there. I deal with mental health issues, so like that's the way I definitely would like want to give back. Cause like I get it, I get it. I've been there before. Ain't nobody want to be in nothing. I feel like you in jail and all that. Nah, I want something real laid out, real nice. Not just like a vacation. Well, it kind of is like a vacation, like a little getaway. Not so cause you could get into a bad place and just too much going on. So I just want to any way I could help out in that standpoint. I definitely would love to.
Okay, I feel that, like a facility that treats people like people.
Yeah, like they care for real. Not like you in jail and all that crazy stuff they be on.
That's dope, because like I was having this conversation earlier today about mental health, and I really don't jump into that realm too much just because, it be what it is. I'm no expert on it. But one thing I can say is that I personally feel one of the major causes of mental health issues is just being an adult itself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I feel like everybody go through it.
And I was telling one of my young homies one time, we ride through the city, we saw somebody homeless, and I'm like, yo, I bet you this person probably wasn't on drugs or nothing. They just got grown. And as you get older and you become an adult, you start seeing things, you start learning things, and then you start seeing the truth about stuff, and like sometimes, it's just too much when it's all at one time.
Yeah, because some people can't handle all that.
Yeah.
It'd be too much.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. But even before, you get the facility, like I'm pretty sure you're gonna be doing some things.
Oh yeah, to definitely get, definitely, of course.
Yeah. Also, Mayor Dickens, hey, we need another facility out here. You got somebody who's trying to come through.
Hey, holla at me.
That's amazing, man. But that's what's up, though, because like that's how it's supposed to be. Like everybody. Sometimes people they have a goal in mind, but they just have that goal. They don't see beyond where they're trying to go.
Yeah, like it's somewhere that I want to do it and I'm gonna do. So.
Well, there it is. Man, I got Blake in the building. Shout out to all the Rich Hitters out there. That single going crazy. Speaking of the single, what was going through your mind when you made that song? Because you could have did anything, but you was like, no, I want a rich nigga.
It just made sense. It made sense. Like, it must be the cash because it ain't your face. That be a true story, though. It really is a true story.
For someone.
For some.
But you toxic like that? That's what you saying?
No, I'm not really. I don't try to be. I'm not toxic like that.
Why everybody up in here laughing now?
Y'all laughing?
Everybody just...
Y'all laughing? I'm not toxic. I'm really not.
It's okay if you're toxic.
I don't try to be. I'm really a I'm really a lover.
Oh, whoa. Blake Spears.
Blake Spears. He been calling me the Black Britney Spears for the past week. But yeah, I'm not like, not really. I'll try not to be. Like I said, I'm really a lover girl at heart.
What's the most toxic thing you've ever done, Blake? Come on. Share this with people.
Probably cheated on a boy and went to his college, because his college was like an hour away. I drove to his school and I told him I cheated, and I brought an I'm sorry cake and his favorite food, and I thought it would have.
So you was out of high school, he in college.
Yeah, this was like a few months after we graduated. He had just went to college.
Okay, you cheated.
Yeah.
And then you pulled up on him at school in his dorm room. I
drove an hour away. Maybe
you pulled up to him in his dorm hall with an I'm sorry cake. Did anybody see this? Please just tell me it was just y'all two. It wasn't like nobody else.
People was walking outside and they saw me crying on the stairs trying to get in.
Bruh.
But he didn't even take the cake though.
Good. I'm happy for him.
But no, my mama took it at the job she was at the time. She was working with some students and she gave it to the students. They said it was good though. So he probably did want to take the cake. Look at my daddy on here. Hey Tooks. Hey daddy.
Look. That means that you really are toxic, okay?
No, I don't even do stuff like that no more. But that wasn't even bad though.
Why would you tell him? Why would you tell him that you cheated? He was away at school. Technically, it had you never said nothing, you would have got away with it because if they don't know about it, that means it never happened. So I'm trying to find out what made you want to go tell him that.
I'm just too real for that. Like I'm like, bro,
nah.
I had to tell him. I mean, after I was like, why would I do that? But hey, you live and you learn. I'm glad it happened though.
Mm-hmm. That was the one and only time that you cheated. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm glad it happened. No, listen, I'm glad it happened because after that, I'm like, okay, if this is what it's like, this is what I'm gonna have to go through just by cheating. I don't even need to do it. It's never that serious. It's never that. I had lost weight and all that. Oh no, I'm not doing that again. I'm done. I'm glad it happened though. Shouts out to him.
Okay, so did y'all happen to rekindle anything? Did he spin the block a little bit?
He eventually spun the block, but I'm like, ew. Should have did it when I started.
Nah, that ain't nothing but a toxic person. Only a toxic person would do that.
He should have did it when I still wanted him. After that, I'm just like,
what are you saying?
I don't care no more. By the time he was like, what's up? I'm like, I don't care.
Blake,
I don't care. We not cool like that.
Blake. Oh my God.
He took too long. He should have did it when I was crying. I ain't crying no more. I don't care no more.
Blake. Not only are you toxic, I'm just gonna go ahead and just say this. You was a in that moment.
No,
okay? Period.
No.
Period.
Oh my God, he's on
here. Wait. The ex, the dude you cheated on here right now? Where he at?
Do not say hey. Do not say nothing.
I think I see it. I think I see him.
No, you don't.
I'm just going by these emojis I see in here. Big dog, listen, I just want to say this. You know, we recording for the podcast a lot of this, man. Her cameraman, whole squad in here. Let me say this, all right? Listen. Okay? You did the right thing by not accepting none of that shit. But just understand this part, okay? Everybody at your school was laughing at you when all this was going down.
No, they wasn't.
Yes,
they didn't see for real. They saw me crying. They probably were laughing at me, but I don't think they saw the cake.
If you told anybody that she cheated on you and then popped back up with this cake, leave
the cake out of it. Leave the cake out of it.
Not only that, listen, if you in college, it's always somebody, either your roommate or somebody in your dorm hall that will mess with your girl.
Probably the roommates and friends knew. Probably the roommates and friends knew. But
dang, you tried to spin the block after all that too, bro?
No, like it was.
Wait, and did you let her curve you, bruh?
I have a good heart.
Okay, man.
I have a good heart.
Okay, boy. Okay, so you have a good heart.
Things change, people change, feelings change too.
Okay, but you like the rich hitters though. You like the rich. Okay, so is there a number that a man has to be making for you to give him a time of day?
No, it's not even just a certain amount of money. Like, oh, if you don't got this, you're not rich. Like, no, that's not the case.
But it ain't no money. If it ain't no fun, young. If it ain't no money, young. So I'm asking.
Definitely, that's all I'm saying. As long as he makes sure I'm straight and I got what I want and need, then you're good.
That sounds like a lot. And I don't even know what it is. It just sounds like a lot right now.
It is a lot. That's why I'm like, it's not like no number on it, but as long as you make sure I got what I want, we're good. If not, not good.
I think it's something unreasonable on this list right here of what you want, but
what's unreasonable?
I don't even know.
I don't even be doing all that. I'm really chill though. I don't.
You chill now, okay? But you taking off, and when you start taking off, artists like yourself, it's a lot of blue checks that slide in your DMs. Same color as this cord right here, blue checks. So has there been any notable blue checks that slid in your DMs? You ain't got to share no names.
Yeah, I wasn't going to. I mean, of course, but was gonna do that regardless. I'm pretty. I'm real. I'm gorgeous. They was gonna do that regardless. If I was in college right now trying to be a dentist or do what I'm doing now, they was gonna do that anyway.
Okay, Blake. You know, Blake, you do got a lot of sauce now. You do got a lot of sauce. You know what I'm saying? You got earrings all the way up your earlobe, all of that. You know what I'm saying? I see what you're saying, but I just peep all the toxicness just radiating off of you. But you know what? I'm gonna say this though.
Radiating is insane.
But here's the thing though. It's okay to be a little toxic. I tell people all the time, you know, I'm 88% good guy, 12% toxic.
How the song go? I'm addicted to you. Don't you know that you're toxic?
Hey, well, there it is, man. Listen, Blake been going crazy. I just want to say I'm proud of you.
Thank you. I
love to see what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? And the fact is, I haven't seen no twerk videos or nothing like that, so that's great. I have no. I'm not trying to shame nobody, but the thing is, it's just like, you know, certain female artists, they try to follow the trend, they try to follow the wave.
Yeah.
And I don't see none of that with you. I see you making your own lane.
Yeah, definitely. Cause I pop it. Yeah, I twerk, but I actually could dance for real though. So I don't just I twerk. Yeah, I am twerk, but I just don't.
Hey, the girls who swear that they can dance like that, they booties don't even be that big though. It just be a little something. It just be a little.
Oh yeah, but I do it all though. So
a little binky back there. That's it. So Blake, man, let them know how they can follow you, support you.
All right, it's your girl Blake. I'm in the building. You already know what it's in for. Y'all can follow me on all social media platforms as She Is Blake. Well, really some of them. If not that, try Blake the Plug. But either way, you gonna find me.
There it is, man. And, yeah, shout out to you for having the plug in your name too. That was the name of my first podcast.
Really,
called
the plug. Yeah, that been in my bio since I was like 16. Not gonna tell you why, but
you got that work.
I had to do what I had to do back in the day. I done grown up. I don't even be.
Can't do both.
Yeah,
it's all good. Blake is in the building. Make sure y'all check out that new single, Rich Hitta, going crazy out here. Of course, y'all hear it on every radio station that I'm on, and whenever you pull up to see me at a party, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, you gotta. You know what? You need to come kick it with me at the strip club one night.
Yeah, I would love to.
Okay, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna set that up. We're gonna set that up. We're gonna have you come through like Strokers or something. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to DJ Funky.
Strokers was the first strip club I ever been to.
Word?
Yeah, that was the first strip club I ever went to.
Yeah, my family up in there, so I got you.
Really, for sure, yeah.
I got you. We're gonna come through. We're gonna have a good
time. One of my favorite dancers, she actually up in there.
Who, Slim?
Nah.
What's her name? Is the old girl who look like Meg Thee Stallion?
I mean, she thick.
She
tall though.
Is she dark skin, light skin?
Nah, she like a little caramel color. She be wearing her little chain.
I know who you talking about. I already know who you talking about.
I love her.
The diamonds, it got diamonds all the way around her name on this shit.
I love her.
I know who you talking about. Wait, well there it is. We're gonna set that up, man. With Blake, I appreciate you pulling up on me. I appreciate what you bringing to the game, most importantly, and we will be anticipating this new project. Of course. Sure, it's coming. Them bars, and hey, Juicy J just came out the other day and said, rap music sales is down 40%, but it ain't down when you got bars. And Blake got them bars. That's all I got to say.
Let's get it.
Hey, there it is.
Get it.
Hey, as always, keep God first and always let your sauce drip. And own your toxicity like Blake ain't doing. But it's all good.
Cause it ain't even like that.
You already know, man. We up out of here. What you made?